The Hollow Earth exists according to the Macuxi native Indians of the Amazon. The Macuxi Indians knew about the existence of Hollow Earth almost 100 years ago, but are the legends telling the truth, or is it just another incredible story of folk tradition and legends? What if Jules Verne's classic Journey to the Center of the Earth is actually true? And somewhere down there, a whole world is waiting to be explored, a place where somehow living things inhabit the depths of our planet and a range that ancient civilizations and cultures knew existed or still exist today, and what if, in fact, it's true? The Macuxi Indians are indigenous people living in the Amazon, in countries such as Brazil, Guyana, and Venezuela. According to their myths, they are the descendants of the children of the sun, who is the creator of fire and disease and the protector of the inner earth. The diagram of the center of the earth as a giant ball of fire from the 1678 book Underworld. By word of mouth, their legend speaks of their entry into the earth, and by the year 1907, the Macuxis had entered some part of the cave and traveled 13 to 15 days until they reached the interior. There is, on the other side of the world, inside the earth, is where the giants live, creatures that are about 9 to 12 feet tall, according to what the Macuxi Indians say. And according to the Macuxis, they were given the mission to guard and keep outsiders away from the entrance of the Hollow Earth. Legends from these people claim that those who entered the mysterious cave on a tour that lasted 3 days encountered gigantic stairs. After the third day, when they left their torches behind, they continued their journey to places lit by lights that already existed in the caves, huge lanterns the size of watermelons that shone as brightly as the sun. After 45 days of travel inside the caves, they had lost weight and their body mass allowed them to move much faster. The legends of the Macuxi people state that in the 5 days inside the caves, they passed through huge cavities whose ceilings could not face them, and in one of the cave's chambers, there were 4 sun-like objects that were impossible to look at, which remained incomprehensible to the Macuxi people. A diagram of the center of the earth as a giant ball of fire in the 1678 book Underworld. Within the earth, there are areas where fruit trees grow. In the Hollow Earth, they say, the Macuxi say, and they say that fruits such as oaks, mangoes, bananas, and some smaller plants they encountered after 6 to 7 days of travel, facing larger areas of vegetation, but not all areas are green and developed. Some places are extremely dangerous and should be avoided, such as those with boiling stones and azog creeks. Is it possible that there is the entrance to the interior of the earth, just as legends of the Macuxi say? The oral tradition of the Macuxi go on to say that after passing through these giant chambers, having gone halfway, one must proceed carefully, as there is a mysterious air that can make people fly or float. Continuing their journey, they reached a place inside the earth where the giants lived, and there the Macuxi explorers ate the food of the giants, such as apples the size of human heads, grapes the size of human fists, but also delicious and giant fish caught by the giants and given to the Macuxi as gifts. After taking even the food offered by the giants, the Macuxi explorers returned home to the outer world, aided by the giants of the inner world. The Macuxi are said to be the guardians of the inner world and the guardians of the entrances to the interior of the earth, and legends speak of a country within the earth that is filled with incredible power and riches. This myth, of course, considered by many to be only a myth, is another story of the ancients, but for the Macuxi, their legend is as real as the British explorers who went to the Amazon in search of gold and diamonds, ventured into the caves and never came back out. And that's why the Macuxi say that the giants punished them for not fulfilling their duties, and the myths of the giants began to fade over the years. So do you think that is possible? Or is this just a myth? Or is it more than the mysterious Macuxi and their legends? The Hollow Earth is said to exist in many ancient civilizations and cultures around the world. The existence of giant beings that inhabited our planet. Another fact present in dozens of ancient cultures around the world, even present in religious texts like the Bible. Is it possible that the Macuxi legends are real, and that somewhere in the Amazon, an entrance to the Earth's interior, into the Hollow Earth, once existed? Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.